Hello and welcome back to my channel. So, as of 2023, me and every other lesbian in the world were waiting so patiently for the movie Bottoms to come out. Everyone was excited, everyone saw potential in the trailer, and I had it in my watch list for months. And when it finally came out, I wasn't disappointed at all. This movie is a masterpiece. It will go down as a classic, and it just has a very special part in every queer's heart.
What are you guys doing here? You guys never come to the fair. What happened to your arm?
Oh my god, she ate shit is what happened.
She ate literal shit. What the fuck?
So, directed by Emma Seligman and starring Rachel Sennett and Ayo Edebiri, hope I didn't pronounce any of those names wrong. This movie is simply about two lesbians in high school who are trying to make a fight club just in order for them to meet some girls and have sex with their two crushes, which happen to be lesbians. I know the premise is very absurd in itself, but that's mostly the core of this show, of this movie, and that is being incredibly funny and absurd and satiric. Despite it being set in a high school, which is a setting where Americans love to have stereotypes, this movie, just like Booksmart, happens to subvert stereotypes. I really like the way that they sold out these very like stereotypical characters in a more fun way. Like the jock is there, except he's very dumb and very goofy, and the cheerleaders are not just like dumb blondes who are bullies. Like the main cheerleader is Asian. I really like that, and she's very gorgeous, honestly. The actress became my crush instantly after watching the first scenes. Perhaps my most favorite things about Bottoms is how the humor is so absurd but fun, and sometimes offensive but kind of not, because you expect that sort of genius from the writers, because you can tell their intentions and how satiric they're being. So it's really just, it hits the mark. It's edgy in a way that it still makes you laugh, and you simply just don't get offended. You on the joke too, and the actors just sold it out in the most beautiful way. I think that they had so many chemistry, especially the main cast, and that translated into how many skits and like interviews and everything that happens afterwards, because everyone just wanted to see more of Rachel and Ayo together. Rachel Sennett is especially perfect in this movie, and I really was waiting more for her after watching Shiva Baby and Bodies, because I just knew that this is someone who is revolutionizing comedy. And I went back and watched some of her old videos that she posted on her channel, and she's just someone with a specific type of humor that is like special to her. So the way she sells every types of script is just unique, and I think she will be the star of comedy of our generation. I'm still waiting for her to do more and more. I haven't seen The Idol, so I don't really know her take on like drama. And honestly, if The Idol wasn't so shit, I would have totally have seen it just for Rachel. But I'm sorry, like that show has no redeeming. But on a serious note, I really like a theme that is in Bottoms. I'm trying to let this movie review be spoil-free as much as possible. So I'm just gonna talk about the main theme that I thought was really interesting, and that is the portrayal of queers, or especially lesbians, in a very human light, which is like a really normal teenager who's very angsty and awkward. Because I really think that the representation of lesbians like in the past decades was mostly adults in relationships, and when they're not, when they're teens, they're usually fall into two stereotypes. It's either the very beautiful, confident, feminine girl who fits the social expectations perfectly, and the emo alt, more masculine, more like different type of lesbian who's like very intimidating and definitely like is out, you know. So like it's just kind of always been one on the other, and it made it very hard for normal, between quotes, normal lesbians to relate to the characters. I have seen so many movies where the lesbian character is done so wrong, and lately with Booksmart and now with Bottoms, I really appreciate how we just get this very fleshed out, awkward, normal, angsty teen that is a lesbian. Like, I really love that, because that's honestly super relatable to me personally, and I just think that we could do more of this. Like it works. It really works, because everybody can see themselves in the character. I also love how lesbians can also be fucking untalented and unfunny, and like be just like flawed, and also be like very problematic, like because of the whole premise of having a fight club to fuck other cheerleaders. I love seeing like people in all their dimensions, because again, we've always only had gays being either mean or like either be villains or be these super angels who die at the end. Like, I love just seeing normal human beings being normal human beings. I think that what sold this the most is the dynamic between the two main characters, Josie and PJ. One of them is like super like overly confident and is out there in your face, but secretly a little bit of a coward inside. But Josie is very much more angsty on the outside, but she's got more heart in a way, or like more confidence in a way, and I just love how that shifts between the two, and it just gives us a very fun friendship that is incredibly relatable. And one last thing that I really appreciated about Bottoms is how much of a good costuming is. Everyone looks amazing. I really like the way they tried to make the main characters seem unfashionable, but that's literally what I would wear. I would wear Josie's clothes every day for the rest of the school year, and I think they're gonna become classics. I really could see people dressing up as Josie and JP for Halloween for sure, because they're just really iconic. And I'm not gonna spoil any much further. I really advise you to go and watch the movie by yourself and make your own thoughts about it. And thank you for watching, and see you next time.